Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel Mo Digging. It's good to see you once again. Well, this week I'm going to go out to some locations that I have hunted before, but I know that there's still a lot of clad change and hopefully some interesting relics. And I'm going to get out there and do a lot of digging and hopefully find some things to show you guys. So let's get straight to it. Hey everybody, and welcome back. We're going to start the video off just a little bit differently. While I was cleaning up my clad change from the last few weeks, I noticed something kind of different in the copper pennies that I had. I like to clean these up and throw them in a big bucket. I keep my copper pennies actually. But I noticed this. Take a look at this. There is a modern counter stamp on one of the pennies, and it's actually the Boy Scout symbol from 1968. I looked this up, and it may or may not have been given out at the National Boy Scout Jamboree that year, but sure enough, there is a Boy Scout symbol on there. That used to be really popular back in the 60s and the 70s with these copper pennies. I've actually got two of them, at least two of them in my collection. You can see there's a penny from 1974 with John F. Kennedy on it. He was assassinated in 1963, unfortunately, but JFK there. And this one also is a JFK penny. This one's the 10-year anniversary. And you can see JFK's head on there. It's got a little bit less information than this other one, but that's something I always look out for when I dig up these copper pennies. Every once in a while you'll find a counter stamp mark on there, and I did want to show you guys a few others. I've got very few of them in my collection, but I may or may not throw up a few other ones just to show you guys, and then we'll go straight to metal detecting. Hey there you guys, and welcome back. I have been out here for about 30 minutes now and have a little bit of change and a bunch of trash. I thought I had my first piece of silver when I popped this up out of the grass. It's actually kind of an interesting glass pendant. Kind of strange. Thought the attachment there was silver, but I think it's actually going to be plated, unfortunately. And I got the same kind of thing right here. I just popped this out of the ground at about 2 inches down. I thought I had a silver ring, but it's obviously plated. You can see the copper leaking through. So hopefully we'll get some silver this week. I don't really know, but I'm definitely going to make the attempt. And I've only been out here for about 30 minutes, like I said. So we'll get back at it. Right now, I'm really looking for clad change. I'm trying to find as much money as I can because I want to buy some good silver this week. And I just have myself a pretty cool find. As you can see, there's 2 quarters down in this kind of hole right here. But take a look at this. I'll put these in my bag. Look right here. You can see some change sitting out of there. Oh yeah, baby. That's a good looking spill. That's some good money. I'll throw all this in my bag and we'll clean it up at home, and that's going to go towards a good piece of silver for the week. Especially since I'm not finding a whole lot of change. This will bump up my numbers just a little bit. So we'll put it away. Very good. Well, everybody, I just got myself another quarter signal here. And I popped something out of the frozen ground that I've never found before. Take a look at this. Unfortunately, it's in a few pieces. It came out of the ground kind of broken up, but all in all, it's not too badly damaged. I should be able to kind of put it back together. Take a look at this. This is kind of strange. Murray guard. And there's the pin to the back of this, sitting right there. And then here's another piece of it. MG. So I believe that's a security guard's badge, sitting at about 3 or 4 inches down. Well, probably 2 or 3 inches, but pretty strange. Never found something like that. I will take it. I'm glad it's in relatively good shape too. So, very good. Here is a really weird find. It was just below the grass layer, and it was ringing up on the detector as an 88, which is a really loud quarter signal. Not sure exactly what that is supposed to say there on the back of this item. But here's the front of it. Sorry about the wind. I assume that's some sort of Japanese item, some sort of medallion. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Hopefully I'll be able to find a little bit of information for you guys, but that's definitely a different find. Never found anything like that. Well, everybody, it's now day number 2 of metal detecting, and I just popped up my very first signal of the day, and I've already got some silver, so let's take a look together. This was kind of a strange signal. I was not expecting silver. It was a 74 signal on the Fisher Goldbug Pro, so I was expecting a junky, rotten zinc penny, but no, it's definitely a piece of silver. Take a look at that. It's pretty cool. It's kind of a little flower ring, and it is marked inside of there. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that, if I can get it at the right angle. It's a little bent up, unfortunately, but that's definitely some silver. That is awesome. Where is it in there? Yep, down there in the base, 925. So very good. We got some silver this week. I will take that. Well, everybody, it's been kind of slow going these last 2 hours. I just picked up this bottle of alcohol sitting in the grass a minute ago. Looks like somebody drank a little bit of it, but kind of an interesting surface find. And then I was going to show this off, I guess. I just got myself a really loud 83, 84 signal and pop this out. It's a little aluminum tag, and it's for Reebok. Let me turn it upside down. That's kind of cool. It's got the British flag there, so not the coolest find I've ever found, but I will take it. Kind of different. Well, once again, you just never know what you're going to find when you're out metal detecting. This was actually a surface find. It's a sloth and a baby carriage sticker. So very odd. Not sure why that was out here. I was going to show you guys one other thing. I got this out in the middle of a field, just out in the middle of nowhere. It's a fishing lure, a little fish there. And thankfully there was no hook on it, but that's also why I'm really careful when I'm out metal detecting, because every once in a while you'll find something with barbs on it or something sharp that you could really hurt yourself. So wear some good gloves and be careful when you're metal detecting. Let's go on to the next find. Well, technically this is not actually my first one of these for the week. I actually got I believe a lock key a few days ago, but there is a car key with the fob still on it. So kind of interesting. It was not very deep, probably like an inch or two beneath the grass, but we'll take it and put it in the bag. Well, everybody, here I am detecting out in the dark right now, and I just got myself a real loud quarter signal. Let's see if I can't focus. There we go. And thought at first I had just a quarter, but no, it's a presidential dollar, my first one of the year. Oh my gosh, let's see if my camera won't focus. Abraham Lincoln, that's pretty cool. Our 16th president. I do like finding the dollar coins. That's awesome. We will put that away. Well, everybody, I was hoping to find another piece of silver before this last night was over. It is cold, dark, and wet, and I'm getting ready to leave. I have dug up a ton of high tones, so I have just a huge bag of change, and this is kind of how my night has gone. I cannot find another piece of silver to save my life. Got myself a Bass Pro Shop tag, probably from somebody's keys, and it says James right there. Well, we'll take that, and I think I'm about to end the night and end the week, so we'll do a wrap up here in just a moment. Well, guys, I'm back at the house now, so let's go around the board and look at all the finds that I had this week. And there is this week's board, everybody. It is pretty full. We're going to come over here first, just like always, and take a look at the trash. As a good metal detectorist, I always take my trash with me, including the stuff that's sitting on top of the ground. So if you're going to go out and enjoy this hobby, please take all the trash with you that you find. It really does protect our hobby. So a lot of trash, a whole shoebox full of stuff. But we're going to come over here and go around the board, as always. Got myself a little pile of pull tabs, which is kind of surprising since I spent about probably 8 to 10 hours digging low tones, and I really did not find too many pull tabs. There's a few pieces of brass. There's that bottle of liquor. There's that sloth and a baby carriage sticker, kind of strange. I got myself a little bit of copper wiring that I'll clean up and throw in my scrap barrel. Got a lighter that is still good, sitting in the grass. Got that fishing lure out in the middle of nowhere, just out in a field. I got this that I didn't show you guys. I got a little treasure token right there. I guess that's what that is. Kind of different, but it's got a treasure chest on it. Bass Pro tag, and then this kind of interesting glass pendant with a little bit of metal on it. Kind of different. I did get an e-cig this week. I got a ton of change once again. I've been going out to some places where, surprisingly, there's a lot of money out there. I ended up with about $34 in change, and I'm going to convert that into real money. And then here's the coins that I decided to buy. I got myself 3 Walking Liberty half dollars, 47, 40, and 41. So we'll take these over here, put them in the display case. Like I've told you guys before, I'm looking to see how much silver I can buy throughout the year, and this will go in the stack. So a couple more silver half dollars. We've got a good start to the year, got a nice little pile of silver. This week I did manage to buy just over an ounce of silver. What else do we have? We got a few rings right here, some aluminum rings. Thought this was silver when I first found that, but it's actually just brass or copper, I think, with some plating. Best friend pendant, a little sun right there, Reebok tag. Got myself some keys. This is, I think, a lock key, and that's a house key. And then, of course, I got this Chrysler key with the fob still on it. Mr. Pibb, I got somebody's retainer sitting in the grass. That'll be thrown away. This was a silver dollar signal I popped out of the ground in the dark. It's just, I think, an aluminum ring of some sort. Not really sure about that. What else do we have here? Just some other little odds and ends. That, I believe, is part of a musical instrument. Popped that out of the ground, too, and I thought it was silver, but it's just plated, I believe. Got some other interesting things. I got that presidential dollar, Abraham Lincoln right there. Pretty cool find. Love me some dollar coins. There's that anime tag. The plastic is kind of falling off, unfortunately. This is probably my favorite find, surprisingly. I got that security officer badge from Murray Guards. Pretty neat. It is kind of falling apart, but I should be able to put it back together, and it is thankfully complete. I even got the pin right there. And then I did get myself a little bit of silver this week. I got one piece of silver that I pulled out of the ground. It's not the prettiest ring I've ever discovered, but it is not marked, it is marked 925. So got a little bit of silver I pulled out of the ground. All in all, not a bad week. Found us a lot of change and a few interesting relics that I will put in the display case. Sorry, I can't talk. So let's go ahead and wrap up the week. Thank you guys once again for watching the channel. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Goodbye now.